Okay.
Does Keith Wilkowski have any sort of role in your administration?
Well, what I think I'm going to do is at least sit down with him and we'll find out. From the standpoint, I'm quite sure he had some pretty good ideas that that we could possibly use. And once again, if it's not about my agenda, it's about making sure that we take care of the citizens. Why wouldn't you reach out and at least discuss, how somebody might be helpful to you? And he has, last night when he called me, he talked about providing his full support to where we're trying to take this city. So, I'll reach out to him.
Other people we saw at your celebration last night were Mark Sobczak, John Irish, and Mary Chris Skeldon. And are these people we could possibly expect to see in your cabinet somewhere?
No. Mark Sobczak has a very good job with the Teamsters as basically their vice president. John Irish is retired, and he seems to be enjoying that life. And the only reason I think we were able to get him in at peak times is because it got too cold to golf. And Mary Chris is pretty happily employed too. So it was all about just bringing people with different skill sets that understood what needed to be done and having them in the same room. That was a nice part about running as an independent. Nobody was working or volunteering for me because they wanted something except to see the city get better. And that made it really easy. So I don't have any obligations to bring anybody on board from that standpoint. It was just about being real about winning this election and turning not only the city of Toledo around, but Northwest Ohio.
Well, I know you're looking forward to a little break here after the tough campaign, but do you have an idea who will be part of your administration? Are you willing to give us any clue at this point, or will that all come later?
No, it's going to come later. Later on today, we're going to start to select a group of people to figure out how we want to do this transition team portion of the formula, and we'll discuss that, and then we'll go from there. I'll be looking at the ability to stretch out nationally and make sure that we're bringing the best people in for the positions we got inside the city that we want to be able to fill, and to make sure that if we're truly going to try to change directions, we got to have people that can see things from a different set of eyes. And so we'll be working on making sure that the best fit is in the best spot for the citizens of Toledo.
Well, certainly the passage of Issue 3 last night will change the dynamics of your term as mayor, because you're going to be here as we oversee the construction of a casino.
Imagine that. Imagine that. That in itself will help kickstart a little bit of our economy. I've talked about the idea of a regional approach and building partnerships that will allow for us to market ourselves not only nationally but worldwide. But what we need to be able to do inside Toledo is kickstart the economy. The casinos themselves, I'm not a gambler, but the idea of people having jobs to go to from the standpoint of construction and building roads and things like that will help our economy greatly in the next 12 months. And so while that is going on, we can actually get together and start to put these packs together that will allow us to work together not only as Lucas County, but as Wood County, Ottawa County, and Fulton County, to be able to extend what we currently have as our assets and make them more valuable to the citizens here in Northwest Ohio.
And the fact that they're not going to build a hotel at the casino site right away once it's open, that should in theory help downtown, correct?
From what I understand, that their whole idea was to be able to help the hotels here, and by not building those a hotel on site, it allows for people to come back into the major part of the downtown area and be able to stay here, eat here, and do some fun things downtown. So we'll have to hold them to that. But I think just in the concept of having people go back to work in construction and the building of that casino will be a nice little shot in the arm for the Toledo economy.
Very good. One more question. I'll let you get out the door because we're your last interview of the day, and thank you for coming in again. Carty has given back part of his salary, and people have criticized you, saying, okay, this is going to be double dipping if he's getting, salary as mayor, pension from, previous employment with the city. Do you have any plans for taking any sort of salary hit? Have you not decided about this, or,
No.
Not at all? No decisions?
No, I've decided no.
Decided no? Okay.
No. I earned my pension. It's not something that's just given to me. I put 27 years of service in, so that's a large portion of my life toward serving this community. And if we were bringing in a CEO from, let's just say, any of the major companies that were coming here, we wouldn't talk about what they got from the other company. It's about what they're getting at this point in time. And the other part is that they just lowered the mayor's salary. And I've never made salary the issue. I've made changing the way we work here the issue. So I've never brought up what the compensation portion of the formula was. If that was a motivation, if money was a motivation for me, I wouldn't have taken this job. I could have gone a lot of other places that paid a lot more. This is more about turning this city around and making it work for everybody here.
And that's not an easy job, is it?
No, it isn't.
Thank you so much. We'll let you go, Mike Bell. Mayor-elect, we appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.